Hey, this is Joe Gilder from HomeStudioCorner.com. More PreSonus Studio One tutorials for you. I want to talk about the easy comping feature in Studio One. I showed this kind of roundabout in another video, but this I just want to do on comping because that's important, and I want you to see how easy it is. So here is a guitar solo that I recorded a couple different takes of. Now, one thing you may not have known, I actually forgot about this, didn't know about it, is you can get to your layers by adding and removing layers here. And you can go over here to change between layers, which is what I normally do. But if you're working on a specific track and you want to see everything, come over here and expand the layers. Look at all them layers. So we basically have 3 layers. Layer 1, Layer 2, and then Layer 3 is being shown up here. And what I want to do is comp the best of those 3. So what I'm going to do is add a new layer. And then that one's going to be shown up here. And on our track, I guess. We'll rename this one comp to keep ourselves from being confused. So if we come look at our list of layers over here, we've got 1, 2, 3, and comp, okay? Now, this first one was recorded with a different guitar, so I already know I don't want that one anywhere on here. I just really want to choose between these two with the better guitar for the this particular song. So the way this works, it's actually really easy. Like it doesn't require much explanation at all. First thing you have to do is just simply right-click on the track itself and choose Expand Layers. Now the layers are here. Now we can audition each part by clicking on these solo buttons here. These are different types of solo buttons than in everywhere else in Studio One. When you click on these, it doesn't mute all the tracks. It literally only plays this particular, whichever take you want to hear on this track. So I'm not soloing the overall guitar track and muting everything else. I'm just soloing basically picking and choosing which of these guitar parts I want to hear. So for example, here's the original. So I can click solo up here if I want to hear it by itself, and then clicking this solo down here lets me switch between each of them. Super cool. Now you can duplicate layers, you can remove layers easily enough right here. You can also change which layer you're listening to as your main track, right? Because you can pick one layer to be kind of the default layer, and you can quickly switch between those and shoot them up here. But I want my comp track to be my main active layer, okay? And then my other layers are underneath because I'm going to pick and choose which of those I want to use, okay? So let's go through. I already know layer 1 I don't want to keep. In fact, I'll probably delete it, but I won't do it right now. So layer 2 and 3 are the ones I want to audition between. So let's listen in context of the mix. Solo layer 2, and let's listen to this phrase. Okay, so I like the first part here. That's about as good as I could play it. So if I just select it, look, I didn't have to change anything. It just automatically changes to this kind of marquee tool, selects it, and drags it up here. And now it's there. It's already there waiting for me. So now, I didn't like this section as much. Let's see if this layer 3 does any better in that section. Okay, I loved this part here, okay? So I'm going to go kind of overlap with the original and just drag it out to here, okay? Holding down Shift to disable Snap for a second, which actually when I'm comping, generally it's cool to just turn off Snap to Grid. You can click there or press N to turn that on and off. So now we've got this and this, but I think the end of this phrase wasn't as great. Let's put the end of layer 2 on there and see how that works. This was actually overdubbed and punched in, so let's drag that out. So what you'll notice is when you start adding things in, look, they automatically get crossfades right in there. So if we deselect this solo down here, we're not soloing that layer. Now we can solo or listen to the actual comp that we've created and see if we like it. Okay, so that works for me, and we can go on to the next phrase and do the same exact thing. But what we've done is we've taken this phrase from layer 2, and it's up here, this phrase from layer 3, and it's up here, this phrase from layer 2 again, and it's right up here. And then we can go in and gently nudge the crossfade points by just clicking and dragging to find that perfect spot if whatever we originally selected isn't working very well. It's that easy. Comping is so easy in Studio One. It's kind of, I was surprised how easy it was. I probably would do more recording takes if I'd realized sooner how easy it is. And just then you can make them disappear and they're out of your life forever. Very cool stuff. Go try it out. Super fun.